Lance at the ready.
Tedious. All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of me. Can't stop.
Awaken, dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon. I'm on guard. Hit!
Nowhere to run.
Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward! Lance at the ready. The strength.
Commencing research. To travel far away.
Nice teamwork.
All will be revealed. In lunar flame. Blade of me. Ready for death. You can continue to convince yourself that you are merely the reincarnation of Dan Feng and have nothing to do with his sins. And you can keep insisting that you have forgotten everything. But you cannot run from combat, Dan Heng. Your spearmanship is identical to Imbibitor Lunay's. Combat is like smelting, purging the impurities with burning flames and exposing a person's true nature. Those are the words of the one who made Cloudpiercer for you. Do you remember? Out of all of us, you were the closest to him. It was strange, really, to see someone so arrogant get along with someone so proud.
This spear is sharp enough to pierce dragon scales. Be careful, High Elder, lest you hurt yourself with it. Yingxing.
You still remember his name. When he was but a child, he swore to take revenge on the abominations. That's what drove him to travel across the stars to the Xianzhou, to receive training. When I first met him, he wasn't even as tall as my sword. But he was boasting about mastering all the crafts of the Artisanship Commission by the time he was 100 years old. The little brat was no less arrogant than the High Elder. At first, I wasn't too fond of his defiant nature. But when we met again, he was able to craft weapons that astonished the Commission title of Furnace Master. Unfortunately, the Alliance would never allow a short-life species to run the Artisanship Commission. He was only able to the moon shines on the truth.
Will of preservation!
You didn't go easy just so I would get here first, did you?
Of course not. Your technique must have improved so much that I simply couldn't keep up with you.
So, are we here to commemorate your short-life species friend?
Eavesdropping is a bad habit. Besides, when did I ever say he was no longer in this world?
Even the cryocapsules wouldn't be able to extend the life expectancy of a short-life species for long. If he is still alive, he must be ancient.
Yingxing is still alive?
Of course he's still alive. But he might be better off dead. Some people are born with unparalleled foresight and exceptional intelligence, but make the most ill-advised choices at destiny's crossroads. As smart as he was, he made the foolish attempt to use the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to aid Imbibitor Lunae in resurrecting his deceased companion. His stupidity turned him into a monster, cursed with immortality. His soul was shattered and became the evil that he hated most. The irony.
For an old friend, you don't seem to have that much pity.
I gave him a second chance. Does that not count?
What did you do to him?
He should have been eternally jailed in the shackling prison for his crimes. But I gave him a different kind of freedom. I took the shell that once held his soul and passed my sword techniques on to him. I let him die 100 deaths to remind him of the karma of his previous life. Afterward, I heard he was reborn and even gave himself a name. We've idled too long. Let's head to the Alchemy Commission.
As a follower of the Rainbow Arbiter, you have witnessed the catastrophe brought upon by the plague's author, General. Living beings turning into undying monsters, eventually used as sacrifices to the Abundance. What do you think should be done to put an end to it, General?
The Alliance follows the Rainbow Arbiter's edict to continue ridding the world of evil, so that one day Yaoshi might be vanquished and the cycle of life and death restored.
Under the auspices of the Rainbow Arbiter, the faithful Cloud Knights continue the hunt. Their devotion and sacrifices are indeed commendable, but their devotedness has made them close-minded. Take me, for example. My powers originate from the Abundance, Yet my goals are aligned with the Alliance. The Hunt is not the only faction in the universe that wants Yaoshe dead. It is natural for short-life species to yearn for immortality. That is expected of any intelligent life form. To want to eliminate these thoughts would be equivalent to killing an eon. Such a goal is so impossible as to be laughable, to be honest. So, in order to sever Yaoshe's curse, one must look to the source for a different solution. Your master happened upon a revelation and returned from the Mara. She has traveled many worlds and discovered a solution.
I'm listening.
I apologize, General. I'm afraid the next move will have to be made on the Shu Ling.
As I expected. Your surrender is just the next step in your scheme. You wish to avail yourself of the Ten Lords' decree to enter Shu Ling and stand before the 6 generals, even the Marshal. That is your true agenda. And the purpose of the contents of your coffin.
General, you said it yourself. This is beyond your control. It is the law of the Alliance. We cannot deviate from it.
Splendid, well done. This was a spectacular move.
You've changed, Jin Yuan. The man I knew would never have admitted he was bested.
Order's already been restored to the Alchemy Commission. Why are we here?
I heard the healer lady is capable of curing all diseases. I'm here for the same reason anyone would be. For a checkup and consultation. Patience, young man. We're not far from Scale Gorge waterscape. The mission the General tasked you with is about to come to an end.
What a surprise! Are you not feeling well? Please, come this way.
Miss Bailu. She's here for a consultation.
Oh, I see. Are you here for your eyes? Or is it something else?
My eyes are fine. I cover them to avoid seeing that which reminds me of the past and riles my inner demons. My thoughts have been disordered lately, and I experience occasional night terrors. Do you have a way to soothe my mind, Dragon Lady?
Those symptoms don't sound like my area of expertise. Bah, who cares? The healers of the Alchemy Commission don't get to pick and choose their patients. Give me your hand. We'll start by checking your pulse. You'll need to take some translucent worms so I can take a closer look. Your hand! It's freezing! Please wait. Danheng, can I speak to you for a minute? Your friend here has a very peculiar condition. Her pulse is extremely faint. Normally, this would mean that she...
won't live much longer.
Let the healer make the professional diagnosis. Your friend's situation is unique. She looks healthy, but her hands are cold as ice. It feels like there's a dark current running and pulsing between her core esse and her veins. I've never seen anything like it. With more research, I might be able to make a new entry in the medical records. Can you and your friend come back for follow-up visits?
Today's her last day on the Luofu.
What a shame. If she could stay for a few days, I might be able to figure out how to cure her. I'll do my best. No matter what I administer, she's gonna need to drink a ton of warm water from this point on. Come with me. I'll prescribe her some soul-returning vitality infusion. It won't cure her, but I'll... Wait! Where did my big medicine box go? I'm sorry. Ever since the disciples of Sanctus Medicus were expelled, things have been a mess around here. Tanheng, you mind coming with me to retrieve my medicine?
Are you in trouble, Dragon Lady? I'll come along as well.
No. No trouble at all.
It's no bother. A little walk will do me good.
I can smell the herbs. It's... Hey! Give me back my medicine box! That thing runs so fast! Don't let it get away! There's an even bigger monster protecting this one! When did so many
Allow me to eliminate these obstacles. Soon to be departed.
So this is why your hands are so cold!
Weaken through its world-cleansing dragon. I'm on guard. Hit! Lance ablaze. Lance! Forward!
This cold isn't something normal flesh can withstand.
The strength. Heaven's surge. Break!
Commencing research.
Ablaze. Lance! Forward!
He sent a storm.
Get!
All will be revealed in lunar flame. Blade of me.
The times are changed.
Specimen sighted. To travel far away.
Nice teamwork. Lance at the ready.
The strength.
Here, try this!
Save it for your own skin.
Awaken dormant scale.
World cleansing dragon. Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Tedious.
Deep breath!
Nice teamwork.
All right, let me make sure nothing's missing. Apologies again for the delay. This prescription won't cure you, but it will nourish your body and calm your mind.
Very well. The fate of a long-life species is inevitable, even with the best doctors.
You're Mara-struck? I don't see the symptoms in you at all. What with the incident on the Law Fu, I've treated a number of Mara-stricken patients recently. They all presented with signs of incoherence, delirium, or frightening physical mutations. You don't seem to have any of that.
I made a deal that allowed me to retain what life I had left in me. I may be sane, but one thing is certain. My mind is already at its limit, and yet I still have many unfulfilled wishes, and plenty of unfinished business.
I see. So you've learned to live with your illness. I can't help much with issues of the spirit, but the medical records do mention that calming the mind is a way to heal the body. If you're able to forget about the past, there might be a chance for your symptoms to regress.
My hatred overshadows my other emotions. I chose to hold on to it, to embrace it, and to use it to maintain my existence. All I have left are the sword in my hand and my hatred of the past. If I am without either of them, I would fall into an empty void. Thank you for your advice, Dragon Lady. Meeting you has provided more healing than any kind of medicine or remedy. By the way, among those you've treated in recent days, did you notice a person in bandages?
Bandages? That's a vague description, you know. I'm not sure. We get injured patients from all over the Xianzhou for treatment.
The person I'm inquiring about is tall, with a serious expression. He also carries a crude sword with him at all times. Have you seen...
Oh, yes! Someone came by today that matches that description. He must have suffered some kind of sword wound. He had a strong scent of blood. Though, from the way he behaved, it must have been fairly minor. He didn't even take the medicine I prescribed.
He's probably looking for a different kind of medicine. Well then, it would seem that everything is in place. Let's go meet our old friend. Take this man away. This does not involve him.
Yanqing.
And so, everyone is present. I never thought the High Cloud Quintet would be able to gather again in the same place after hundreds of years. If I remember correctly, The five of us made a promise here 7 centuries ago. We promised that no matter what happened, we would gather here together and share a drink. How sad that Scale Gorge waterscape remains empty while the world continues to turn. Some of us have been reborn, while others were denied death. Some have become criminals, while others can no longer fulfill their promises. And in the end, our friendship is no more. Soon, I will be shackled and tried. This will be the last you see of me. This is why I sent out the invitations before departing, hoping that everyone would be gathered here for my final farewell. Of 5 people, 3 must pay a price. Imbibitor Lunae, the chief culprit, chose to use the transmutation arcanum as a means of resurrection, begetting terrible transformation and great calamity in the process. He dishonored the name of the fallen. Ying Sing, the accomplice, arrogant and oblivious, used the flesh of the Abundance Emanator to assist Imbibitor Lunae in his evil. He fell, becoming an immortal abomination. As for Jing Liu, the sinner, she succumbed to Mara, slaughtered her people, and abandoned her oath. Now it is time we pay for what we have done. Dan Heng, you can never escape the shadow of Imbibitor Lunae. He is your origin, and his sins will accompany you in your path forward until you meet your eventual doom. Blade, what a fitting name. In the remainder of your infinite life, you will experience only murder and your own death, all the while pleading for a place to rest. This is the only way you are able to relinquish Ying Sing's regrets. And I will face the punishment of the Alliance and suffer an eternal punishment before paying an even worse price. That is the only way to keep the memory of the pain of the past from fading away. High Cloud Quintet, it is time to say goodbye. A wineless gathering, accompanied by only sadness and bitterness. What a depressing reunion. Jing Yuan, is it not time you sent me to the Shuling?
The laws of the Alliance cannot be subject to change. Unfortunately, your next stop will be the Yuchi. I reported everything to the Marshal, and the Seer strategist just so happened to take an interest in the case. They set up a Deca-light reflection barrier in hopes of meeting the 2 of you beforehand.
Jing Yuan, you haven't changed at all. Always trying to destroy the plans of others. But in the end, whether it be you, me, the Cloud Knights, or the generals of the Rainbow Arbiter, we are all just pawns in a game of the gods. I am sick and tired of treading on a predetermined path. No matter, I will deviate if you insist, but this does not change how things will end. Ultimately, ultimately, I will stand on the side of victory.
Then I shall see this gamble through.
Wait. Jingliu, before you leave, you still owe me my due.
I have tried. Besides inflicting more wounds on your body, there is nothing else I can do for you. The immortality that you possess is not something that can be dealt with so easily. I am sure Destiny's Slave already told you that the swords of mortals are incapable of killing someone with the flesh of an emanator.
He did. But you still owe me the attempt.
I told you when I taught you the way of the sword. I am uninterested in drawing my blade against someone who does not long for life, who wants only to be slaughtered.
You will only draw against an opponent. Jingliu, allow me to repay you for your teachings.
Savor the moment. I will deliver you a brief moment of death. We were here once, 700 years ago. Laughing, sparring, and thinking about the future. Their face like a bygone dream. I thought those joyful days would flow indefinitely before us, like a Cienjo lifetime. Yet, dreams will eventually fade like clouds from the sky.
A familiar feeling. Almost as if we've returned to my first sword lesson. You used the sword Insing crafted, and pierced, sliced, and impaled me time and time again. The swordplay used to slay our enemies of old is still engraved on this despicable shell. All I can do is watch my flesh become severed, healed, and restored. It's as if they're saying, Why did you and Imbibitor Lunae commit such an unforgivable sin? I know that you have no interest in my answer. Which is why I asked the question as you looked me straight in the eye. I've asked myself that same question infinite times, but was never able to find the answer. Why? Why is it that only the abominations can return time and time again? Why does someone like her have to be buried, burned to ash, and eventually forgotten? Why? In the end, you unleashed the final piercing blow and left both me and the sword in the withered grave. The miraculous thing is that in my brief moment of death, all the pain went away. Like when we drink to drown our sorrows.
Imbibitor Lunae, what do you plan on doing next?
Once this gathering ends, I will return to the Express to continue my journey.
The Express won't be able to carry you forever. Your friends all have burdens of their own, just as we did back then. I did think about giving up on revenge and letting go of everything when I fled the Luofu years ago. However, as time passed, it became more and more clear. It was like an old friend that accompanied me every passing day, always nagging in my ear. The memories of what I did when I was Mara-struck are deeply rooted. Since I am unable to rid myself of them, I decided to face them head-on in the end. Maybe when I witness the fall of the abundance, you and Ying Sing will find true release. Goodbye, Imbibitor Lunae.
She's gone. All this must have seemed like a silly performance to someone newly reborn. But I am unable to prevent my old friends from taking sides against one another. Who you are is a question that only you can find the answer to. Even if the Preceptor's interference denied you a true rebirth. Yes. It has been a long day for you, Dan Heng.
She couldn't do it with her sword either. She still couldn't do it. We have no choice but to continue the pursuit. This is the price the two of us must pay.
I will see it through.
Elio's script still requires you to stay alive. For now. I don't mind prolonging my vengeance. It might be more interesting that way.
Dan Heng, the General wants me to forget about everything I saw today. I understand. These disputes are far too complicated for me right now. Swordplay is a lot simpler. I have some close friends of my own in the Cloud Knights. Will we fall out the way you guys did? Goodbye for now, Dan Heng. I hope the next time we meet, it'll be under happier circumstances.
Oh, back so soon?
World-cleansing dragon.
Reach the end of the story in your own way. Nice. It's getting late. Where to now?
Heaven's Surge. Break!
Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
Sense a storm. Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Hit!
Welcome, customers.
Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Specimen sighted. Talk.
Rise.
Let's be friends. To travel far away. Welcome, customers.
Hit! Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
Specimen sighted. Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one!
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
I think something bit me. Commencing research. Here, try this.
Nice teamwork.
To travel far.
Nice teamwork.
Sense a storm.
I think something bit me. Deep breath.
Do not sweat.
Welcome, customers.
I'm on guard. Scratch. Lance ablaze! Lance! Forward!
I think something bit me. Specimen sighted.
Awaken, dormant scale. World cleansing dragon.
Let's be friends. A thousand wonders to raise and fight as one.
plans at the ready.
Commencing research. Here, try this. I think something bit me. To travel far.
Nice teamwork. Great. The more the better.
Welcome, customers.
Sense a storm. Heaven surge. Great! Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon.
Specimen sighted.
Lamps ablaze. Lamps! Forward!
1,000 wonders to raise your spirits. Fight as one! Let's be friends. Yeah! Welcome, customers.
Awaken, dormant scales. World cleansing dragon. The strength. Heaven surge. Break.
Lamps ablaze.
Let's be friends.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Rise!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
I'm looking at the reply. See.
It appears we are all present. The Spiritfarers who were supposed to report to Huohuo mentioned they didn't see her today. I'll get straight to the point. I have no idea where Huohuo may be.
Yeah, Miss Huohua has been trying to... What if Huohua came across a lead today?
And yet, she didn't come to any of us, given the type of person she is. If she did have any clues, she would seek out our help. If she hasn't shared anything with us...
Right. Maybe someone deceived her with news about Tails.
Cirrus. The only one...
Even if Cirrus doesn't know where...
Let's go. We must...
Can't you stay and chat with me for a while?
Well. Insects who don't know when Huohuo is missing. How careless.
The Ten Lords Commission might not...
Ooh, how threatening. Save your breath. Let's cut to the chase. I knew it. Believe it or not, while you were distracted, she came and found. She searched high and low, but in the end, I started feeling sorry for her. I also told her that the Ten Lords Commission was...
Lies! You can't...
Maybe I do. Maybe I tricked you, didn't I? You should have faith in your friend.
Not good. Let's head to...
The paperwork will have to wait. Hold on. Let me... She's unresponsive. This isn't just a heliobus. This isn't something the healers at the Alchemy Commission... As for now, I'm temporarily suspending the activities of the ghost hunting...
But...
The situation has changed completely.
But Miss Hanya, this is to save...
I know.
Miss Hanya, tell me... Yeah. Cirrus?
No. We shouldn't do what they
We are not completely out of options. It might be possible to use another heliobus to drive out...
But why would a heliobus ever want to help people?
I've been keeping tail here all along.
What?
Don't look so surprised, young lady.
Surprised? Huohuo has been worried sick trying to find you, and now something else has gone after her.
You flaming furball! What the heck is going on? Did you know about this the whole time, Miss?
As per our rules, any free-roaming heliobus must be sealed away. I was merely following protocol. Besides, it was Tail who requested that.
It's a lot. I only recall a moment during that fateful night when I watched myself parting from Ignamar, drifting without purpose. Then, before I knew what had happened, the girl had retrieved me, and a judge of the Ten Lords Commission had sealed me within a tail. I believe you humans call this kind of thing an end-of-life experience. But why would a heliobus experience one of those? Since I'd slipped the leash, I thought I might as well change bodies and savor a bit of freedom.
Lucky for you, you met me.
My luck took a sour turn when I ran into this demoness. I mean, Judd. When I was with Hua Hua, she constantly rant about me, whining about all the problems I'd caused her. How I'd it was only after I vanished that she realized she'd taken my power for granted. I wanted to hear her cry about it. So, in a fit of anger, I had this demon, judge, imprison me in the gourd.
You had had your wish. Now, I'm offering you a chance to regain your freedom. Not by letting you go, but by going back to the way things were. Do we have a deal? Can I trust you, Tail?
Ugh. Of course! We're pretty much co-workers at this point. So, all I have to do is possess Hua Hua and take out those other pesky Heliobi, right? Time to give this heedless creature...
Where am I? Tail? Are you here? I feel like I... Mom? Is this an illusion?
Stay back! I don't know who you are. I'm sorry, Hua Hua. Your father and I had no choice but to send you to the Ten Lords.
Hey, I remember you. Hua's tail is... Trying to make us feel sorry for you? Playing dumb? We shouldn't be talking to a monster anyway. What should I do? Tail? Tail? How are you still here? I see now. You're leaving me too. Everyone always leaves me.
I haven't left!
Please, Tail.
Are you a judge or not?
They've all gone.
All gone? Let's bring this one back.
Hua Hua, I'm sorry. It's better that you pretend Mom and Dad are no longer here.
How can your own flesh and blood be so heartless? These humans. What about your... what about those... You have... Just wait. Let's bring this one back.
Why does Wohua get so much attention? I'm gonna get everyone to ignore her.
Ugh, the behavior of these brats is astounding.
This tail is just so creepy. It glows like some sort of torch. Gross!
Hey! Wanna lose a hand? Whoa, look! I brought everyone back for you. I'm sorry. I've always dreamed...
Well, they're only here because you possessed them and made them come back.
Oh, come on. You wanted...
Tail? You're not... Where have you been all this time?
Dead. Well, I haven't exactly had I thought about getting out of here, but...
I'm sorry. I guess I...
No! You're selling yourself short. You're daring. How you had the courage to do something so dangerous amazes me. It's not bravery you lack, but sense.
What other choice did I have? I suspected that Cirrus was deceiving me, but the thought of...
Forget about all that. I'm here now. But... did everyone really leave you? Well, since you put it like that, I suppose I have nothing to feel guilty about anymore. Well, somebody needs to... Don't even think about escaping.
We're in trouble now. 1,000 wonders to raise yours and fight as one!
Awaken, dormant scales. Blood cleansing dragon. Heaven surge. Break. They sent a storm. Heaven surge. Rise! I'm on guard. Hit!
Let's be friends.
Lamps ablaze. Lance! Forward!
Yeah!
The strength.
we...
Oh, so scared.
That's just what Miss Gwaynifin calls me.
Well, well. Tail actually does belong to Miss Waffle.
Excuse me?
Despite Cirrus's scheming and calculating, they clearly didn't expect Tail to return to Huohuo. Their plan to kidnap her was an utter...
Madam Haunted, urgent!
Cirrus may not know the location of Tail, but they still figured out a way to divert everyone's attention. Cirrus may come across... No wonder they like to use analogies. It looks like the end game that General Jing Yuan has been trying to avoid is fast approaching. Sushang, please head to the seat of Divine Foresight and fetch the... Let's hurry back to Fixtral Garden now, while there's still a chance to...